Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to be doing a Sagittarius season reading for Virgo placements. Welcome, all the Virgos, cross watchers. Sorry for my absence during Scorpio season. I had some life stuff to take care of, but I am back and I look forward to see what Sagittarius season has in store for all the Virgos. We are going to take a look with the tarot here. I'm going to pull and see what energies are coming in for Sagittarius season. What can you expect? And then I'm going to clarify with the tarot, and we will finish with a few oracle cards from the Astrology deck to get a little more insight, guidance, and clarity. If this message resonates, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Any questions? If you have any feelings about the reading, I'd love to hear from you. Okay, Virgo. So I am doing these readings a week into Sagittarius season, so some of what comes up towards the beginning of this spread could have already happened. Maybe not. We will see. It's up to you. Also, just, take what resonates, apply it where it fits. We have the Three of Swords coming out. So it looks like Sagittarius season started off with some sort of heartbreak. Oh, Five of Coins, being left out in the cold. Really feeling not supported. I don't know why I got loss of a job or something. Maybe there's like downsizing going on at your job currently, and I don't know, maybe for some of you, you got laid off, or you're working less hours. Feels like something is affecting your finances here. Let's see, for Virgo. Okay, we have the Chariot. This could be additionally stressful because you could be moving right now as well. And so something affecting your finances in a negative way would really cause a lot of stress right now. Let's see. Two more for Virgo, please. Six of Coins. Okay. I see something about this movement, this Chariot card, you really taking control of something, taking something by the reins. It causes, looks like balance comes in with the Six of Coins. There's an equal give and take. Maybe it just takes you speaking up. One more for Virgo, please, for Sagittarius season. Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck here. There we go. Full focus. Virgo, I feel like there's something that you are working on, very dedicated to. This could be in love, could be a relationship, could be in business, but you're working very hard to bring balance into something. But I feel like you're not telling anyone. You're doing this on your own. I don't feel like you're being sneaky about it. I just feel like you're keeping this very close to the chest. Whatever you're working very hard to bring balance into a situation, possibly, like I said, this situation because I feel you were left out in the cold. So we have the Three of Swords that starts the reading. So there's heartbreak here. So let's see what this Three of Swords is. So it feels like Sagittarius season at least started, or with you really having to use your head over your heart and possibly walk away from a situation, a relationship that you saw potential in. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Feeling very, feels like someone really broke your heart. This might have been the end of a relationship, the beginning of Sagittarius season. For you, you could have broken up with someone. It's left you with a lot of pain. Yeah, yeah, we have the Justice card reversed. So, whatever, I feel like this was a love situation. It could have been work, but there was definitely a loss that left you feeling, I feel like you were really blaming yourself for something, Virgo, for the end of a relationship, the end of a love connection. You might have even been the one that, I feel like you ended it. I feel like you ended something because it was not, maybe you could have even, again, if this is work, you could have left a job, you left a situation that was at one point balanced. At one point there was reciprocity, there was equal give and take, and I see equal give and take being established again, or at least thus far, right? Energies could change as I clarify here, but the Six of Coins is that equal give and take. The Six of Coins and the Justice card, really similar energies to me. In the sense that there's a balance. So something that was once balanced, that was once equal, you had to you had to break it off, I feel. And I feel like you're blaming yourself a lot for possibly hurting the other person. Yeah, the King of Cups, you're having to exercise a lot of emotional control, being very in control of your emotions. Then we have Death and the Page of Wands. This is what I mean. I feel like you have a plan. This is maybe someone that you want to get back together with later on. I could see that. Or a job, if this is work, you have a plan. You know how you're going to, I don't know. Let's see how else, see what else comes out here, Virgo, because I feel like you're not, well, with the Five of Cups, you are feeling the emotions of this loss. It feels like there's also something else going on, a plan that you have to possibly reinvigorate this. But let's see, this Five of Coins, because this is, I feel like you're feeling not supported, and it could be because of this breakup, this Three of Swords, losing something that was once a support system for you. You might have lived with, if you lived with this person could be moving out, and that's the financial loss that you're feeling, is that you're not going to have that extra, that extra income to supplement bills. Let's see. The Five of Coins, we have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. It feels like this came from left field, Virgo. It feels like someone was being very nurturing and kind and loving to you. But at the same time, this is it's a strange reading, because I'm picking up at the same time they had another plan too. So there's almost this feeling of like they had another plan, or like a backup plan all along. And therefore now you have a plan. It's almost like I don't know, it feels like this tit for tat kind of energy, but I feel like whatever loss this happened, again, whether this, and it could have been a job, with the Emperor coming out, it could have been something that supported you, right? A structure that supported you. Again, for some of you, this is you moving out of a home. There's a loss here. There's a loss of support when it comes to your finances. It happened, feel like it came out of the blue. It happened quickly as well. Yeah, Two of Swords. This is what I mean. You did not see this coming. She has a blindfold on here, right? You were this... yeah, this came out of left field. And it's almost like a truth was revealed, and then everything changed at the drop of a dime. Yeah, this has to do with a boss, possibly. They said someone that provided income, stability, support. All right, let's see what this Chariot is, because I feel like this Chariot is you speaking up, you taking the reins and exerting your willpower. I feel like once you do that, something gets back on course. Let's see, what is this Chariot? It could be moving homes, but I don't think it is. Let's see. You could have to take a trip. Maybe you have to travel for work. Let's see, Temperance. Yeah. See, there's balance and harmony. Feels Virgo like balance and harmony is restored during the Sagittarius season. Once you decide that you are in control, I feel like that's almost how you recover from being blindsided by this being left out in the cold. Yeah, here's your card at the bottom of the deck, the Hermit. You do a lot of soul searching, and I feel like there's this sense of, instead of moping and instead of, like doing this woe is me and feeling sorry for yourself, I feel like you pick yourself up very quickly and you bring balance into the situation, like I said, by kind of bossing up, by being the boss. I'm not getting a sense that you become your own boss, but for some of you, maybe you do. It is possible. All right, let's see, what is this Six of Coins? Because here's where there's a balance, there's reciprocity, there's equal give and take. Like I said, something is set right. There's harmony. To come out. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. There's harmony. Yeah, something. There's progress. A situation, like life. It feels like the natural order almost is kind of restored. And the Hierophant. Yeah, this could have to do with someone that you... Someone that you're... It's possible I was going to say someone you're married to, but there's heartbreak here in the beginning. If this was a job loss... oh, interesting. We have the High Priestess here again at the bottom of the deck. If this was the loss of a job, it feels like your spouse... maybe your spouse is not able to step up and help you towards the beginning of Sagittarius season, but like towards the middle or end, possibly your other half, the person that you are married to, is able to... You might be waiting patiently for your spouse to step up and help. And it looks like if you are, that does happen during this season for you. If it's not a spouse stepping up to help you, what happens is, because you align yourself here, because you take control, and you do it in a very harmonious way, Virgo, with Temperance coming out, because the Chariot can be a card of active control. It can be really driving something forward and not compromising. It's the Chariot for me. Sometimes can show a need to compromise, but with Temperance clarifying it, I feel like you very harmoniously start moving your life in the right direction. And it's almost like people around you don't know the trials and tribulations that you're going through. And so for some of you, because of this harmonious way that you're able to take control, you do it through hope, through optimism. I don't see, like I said, that's the Temperance card, right? Because you do it that way, and with a good amount of spirituality as well, I feel you're really connected. And you're very protected here as well, too. So if you are afraid of taking the reins and kind of taking control, driving things forward, just know that you're protected in your efforts to do that. It will be successful. Because of the way you do it, I feel like it puts you more in touch with your belief system. you start feeling more yourself. And the reason that that's able to happen is because you're patient with yourself through this process, I feel. And it's because you've planted seeds in the past. Like, you've done your work. You have healed in the past, Virgo. And because of that, it's almost like, you have, it's almost like you have a little booklet. You know how to get through this one. You just kind of leaf to the page and think, okay, that's right. I get back on track by doing A, B, C, and D. And it's because you've put in that work, though, that you're able to rebalance so quickly. Right? Let's see, because we have the Eight of Cups here. I feel like this is a very personal process for you as well, Virgo, because we do have the, like I said, High Priestess again and the Hangman with the Five of Pentacles and then the Chariot. Yeah, this is a very personal process for you. It's very, you're very connected to spirit during Sagittarius season. All right, with this Eight of Cups at the end, what is this? Because this is you walking away. This is you leaving a situation behind, possibly leaving behind some material. You could be downgrading towards the end of Sagittarius season. Some of you could be selling some of your belongings to make money. But I see you viewing this as a spirit, as a cleansing, as a detoxification, as a necessity, a need to purge what is old, what you no longer need. I don't see this as a sad or negative. I see you really, yeah, look at this. Judgment and the Page of Wands. You're making, possibly you have to make some really tough decisions during Sagittarius season to walk away from younger energies, whether they be younger than you in age or just immature. Some of you are deciding to, I don't know what this means. Some of you are walking away from a child. If you have a child, maybe you're going on a vacation, and I'm not saying you're like abandoning your child, but maybe you're going on a vacation during Sagittarius season and you're away from your child for a few days. That could be the case. I see that being a little difficult for you, being separated. Yeah, this walking away you're doing, I see you walking away from some relationships that you've possibly had for a long time. Some of you are walking away from relationships like that you know, like high school friends that, you know, maybe you're now in your 40s and you just don't have the same things in common. Maybe you're now in your late 20s and you don't have the same things in common and you're just not jiving with these people. And I see you making some really, what feels like a difficult decision to walk away from possibly long-standing connections because they just don't fulfill you anymore. They haven't matured. They haven't gone past, yes, we have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. Like they can't get past this sort of combative energy. These are energies like start something but never finish it. Restless, a little all over the place. Feels like these are energies that ultimately you can't trust. And so you're walking away from them. So yeah, we have the Hermit and the Chariot again. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like I feel you looking for stability, something very grounded, practical. All right, Virgo, we are going to end your reading here with 3 cards from the Astrology deck. A little more insight and guidance for Sagittarius season for Virgo placements. This looks like a great reading, though. It does look like it might be a difficult beginning. Like I say, you handle it with such grace, like no one even knows. And then you pick it up and it's like balance is restored. But there is and this, this Justice reversed and the Six of Coins coming out, it could be a karmic connection that you decided to cut off and leave behind. And that could be why it's so especially painful. Okay, so we have the third house coming out. So that's Gemini's house, house of communication. So if you know your natal chart, if you have any third house placements, significant, those could be significant right now. Let's see, a few more for Virgo placements. We have Venus coming out, planet of love, pleasure, beauty, ruled by Taurus and Libra. Taurus, Libra, Gemini could be significant. Oh yeah, and here's Gemini. All right, so heavy Gemini coming out here. So Virgo, you could have some Gemini placements yourself. Maybe you have a Venus, in Gemini. Your Venus could also be in the third house. But let's see. The card here says, by making the right connections, the idea in question, get your ideas going. Whatever loss that happens here with the Five of Pentacles, I feel almost like this is the answer. This is how you are able to take the reins, through some sort of networking, through people that you know, networking that you've done in the past. Like I said, whatever hard work that you put in the past, seeds that you've planted in the past, come back to help you in a major way in Sagittarius season. Could be a Gemini that comes in to help you. Maybe you get a job offer by a Gemini, or a Gemini gives you a loan, or is just there to support you. Feels like more than emotionally. It feels like someone actually being there. The Chariot is also card of vehicles. This could have to do with a vehicle. For some of you, it's not your home. Some of you, you have to get a new car. Or whatever this loss is, this lack of support. Maybe there's a Gemini that comes in that offers to give you rides. I don't know why I'm getting that. This is someone that would live in your neighborhood too, with the third house being here. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but someone that lives in your neighborhood, it feels like maybe steps up to help you. And that could be part of this Temperance card here too. They could almost feel like a blessing, like an angel that's kind of come out of nowhere and is offering you support where you need it. Because the Chariot is Cancer's card. It's very loving and nurturing. And we have the Queen of Cups coming out here. So there is a nurturing energy. The Queen of Cups, someone that would, make you a cup of tea and sit around the table and you could talk and, also would have a good time with, but very emotional. So maybe someone that's there for you, emotionally as well, but in a practical way too. Okay, Venus, we have cherish, enjoy, charm, art, and beauty are the way too. Feel like that's an energy that's kind of right around here. Because I feel like something about your charm, beauty, the way that you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, I feel like that also is what helps balance something out. It's what helps you handle this situation with such grace. And because of the way you carry yourself, right? I said it's almost like people don't know that you're having such a tough time, that you're going through a difficult phase. I feel like Venus came out to say that's why, And then here we have Gemini. Information to explain, communications about, resulting from the fluctuations of. This Judgment card is an awakening. So it's possible that you receive some answers through soul searching, through becoming very reconnected to yourself here with the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant energy. And so it's almost like you get the answers because you become more reconnected to who you are. And it's like you have the information. And this resulting from the fluctuations of, I feel like that's kind of, like I said, why you're walking away from certain relationships. It's because there is no trust there. There's right? It's this restless, reckless energy. It fluctuates. It's up and down. It's not consistent. You might actually talk to some of these people and have a conversation with them, and that could be with Gemini and the third house here. But with Venus here, I feel like these conversations are loving. I don't feel any negativity or combativeness or anything of that nature. Right, Virgos, this is what I've got for you for Sagittarius season. I hope it helped, resonated, offers some guidance during this time. I'm going to get back to doing readings with the moon phases, so I hope you check those out. Have a great day.